bring to bear, if you will, within your client base. So you can tackle things two ways, right? Do I ask questions or do I go right straight hardcore right into the controls? With questions, we heard you. You want to be able to say things are not applicable. Here we go. You have the ability to now NA questions out of the assessment to your client. You also have the ability to drop in CMMI levels 1 to 5, ad hoc to optimized. You can define the definitions, but you have the ability to now select maturity level, and you can do a combination. Maybe it's yes, but level 3. Maybe it's no, not really, and I don't want to give it. Maybe it's yes, but level 1, or maybe it's just a maturity level. All of that is now within the platform. It's captured, it's brought forward. You can start seeing here if the question is answered, the dot is answered on the left. If it's just a maturity level, you will see that right here. So you get at least a little bit of a visualization of questions that are answered at all or partly. You have that here. Again, the ability to drop any of these specific questions into somebody's card for work, and the ability to still capture and manage evidence. So let's upload some evidence. I'll show you really cool things here. Let's say we are going to a question. Sorry, what question are we on? DHCP logs. Let's pick something else that's actually meaningful. And actually, here we go. Do you have an asset captured, detailed attributes, blah, blah, blah. Let's upload a new evidence. This is our asset management procedure. We're going to upload that documentation. We're going to give it a description. And now we've stored that within the system. Now, if I move over to another question and I want to add evidence, I have the ability to add evidence that maybe already exists. And you'll see that the demo gods are not in my favor. So what generally happens here is the existing files will show up. Once you add evidence, those files will be available. So you don't have to essentially re-upload the same piece of evidence every single time, which is really nice. Just to prove I'm not lying to you, I know that you can do this. I'll go over in the prod. I was in my demo environment here.
So since Brian has on upload analysis, AI analysis on uploads, the document is being processed right now. So there's going to take a time for the document to get processed. Once that's processed, then it will be available. So that's what we're waiting on here. Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. Sorry. Man, I've been doing a number of these demos with people, and it's like my doc is like always there for me to be able to select.
I see it's been processed now, so you could go in and you should be able to see it now. But yeah, of course.
All right. Well, we'll come back to it. All right, we'll come back to it. Let me get rid of my revision histories. Oops. How do I get rid of my window? There we go. Okay, so we're going through questions, we're answering questions, or we're answering controls. And we can look at all frameworks that we have available to us, and you can select which frameworks you want to make available to people. You also have the ability to just hone in on controls that are not met at all. So which types of controls do we have in place? What questions are associated with them, and the ability to capture and manage all of those, attach those to cards, or drop these into a risk register. And I'll show you that actually next. From within the controls, you also have the ability to kind of what if your environment. So because this control is not met, if I did meet this control, what would that impact be within all the frameworks and the standards I'm currently trying to look at? So again, looking at future state, your ability to sit down with a client and go, look, if we did this control, here is the impact, and you want to get good against CIS or NIST, here's exactly what that's going to do for you. So that becomes really important as you're trying to justify, well, why this control, right? Why am I working on this? Why am I going to put budgets towards this control? This what if capability gives you that that function. It's straight through and through.